Imagine stepping off a plane, your heart racing, surrounded by a city that buzzes with life but you don't know a soul. That's exactly where Anya found herself in Mumbai, India, a city famous for its vibrant chaos and endless energy. Now, here's the twist. Her phone, her only guide, died. No Google Maps, no translation apps. Just her, a notebook, and a mind full of English phrases she'd practiced but never used in real life. You might ask, what would I do in that situation? Would you freeze, or would you take a leap and speak up? Let me tell you, Anya's story isn't just about being lost, it's about finding a new kind of confidence. And today, we'll break down every step so you can learn exactly how real English works in real life. Ready to dive in? Because this journey is more than vocabulary, it's about survival, connection, and discovering the power of your own words. The airport doors opened, and Anya stepped into a wall of sound, honking horns, shouting vendors, and a swirl of languages. The term for this in English is sensory overload, when your senses are overwhelmed all at once. She paused, took a breath, and reminded herself about culture shock. That's the feeling of being disoriented in a new place. But Anya knew something critical. The first moments set the tone for your entire experience. Ever heard the saying, fake it till you make it? Sometimes projecting calm can actually help you feel it. So even though her hands trembled, Anya straightened her shoulders, smiled, and decided to act confident even if she didn't feel it yet. That's an important lesson. In communication, body language often speaks louder than words. Next time you enter a new environment, notice how you stand, how you look at people. Nonverbal cues like posture and eye contact are your silent allies. So, Anya's journey began with a deep breath and a silent promise. I can do this. That's the first step in any adventure, isn't it? Picture this. Anya reaches for her phone, ready to pull up her hotel address, and the screen goes dark. Dead battery, no charger, no power bank. Suddenly, she's experiencing what we call a communication breakdown when your usual ways of connecting fail. Now, you might be thinking, why didn't she write down directions ahead of time? But let's be honest, in today's world, we rely on smartphones for everything. There are digital lifelines. But here's the conflict. When technology fails, we fall back on our soft skills, things like problem solving and, of course, language. In linguistics, this is called code switching, shifting between different ways of communicating based on the situation. Anya had to switch from digital dependence to spoken English. That leap might seem small, but it's huge in terms of real-life confidence. Think about it, when was the last time you had to ask for help out loud, in a second language, with no backup? That's when learning transforms from memorizing words to true communication. When tech fails, your voice becomes your most powerful tool. Let's pause for a second. Have you ever hesitated to speak because you were afraid of making a mistake? That's language anxiety, a fear that holds many learners back. Anya felt it too, but she pushed through. She reminded herself, if I don't ask, I'll stay lost. That's a classic example of fight or flight, our brain's response to danger. But instead of freezing, she chose to act. She approached a newspaper stall, rehearsing her English in her head. Excuse me, sir. I think I'm lost. Can you help me, please? Notice the setup. Clear, polite, and direct. In English, these are called survival phrases, short sentences that help you in emergencies. So here's your takeaway. When you feel anxious, channel that energy into action. Even simple words can open doors. And remember, the act of speaking is often braver than the words themselves. Now comes the turning point. Anya's conversation with the shopkeeper is a perfect case study in practical English. She had to combine information seeking with politeness, two essential skills in any language. She showed her notebook, Hotel Star Inn, near the Old Market. The shopkeeper replied with directions: walk straight, turn left at the traffic light, look for a white building. Here, The technical terms are context clues and clarification. Context clues are hints in the conversation like old market or white building that help you understand even if you miss a word. Clarification means asking follow-up questions like, is there a cafe nearby? Or, can you say that again? These keep the conversation alive even when you're unsure. So, next time you're lost literally or figuratively, use context and clarification. It's not about perfect grammar, it's about getting the message across. With new directions, Anya found Café Bombay, a tiny place that became her refuge. She asked, "Can I charge my phone here?" That's a request, which in English is called making a polite inquiry. The cafe staff smiled and pointed to a socket. Now, here's the challenge. Even when you ask for help, you might feel self-conscious. But Anya thanked them, ordered a coffee, and watched her phone slowly come back to life. This moment is about resilience, the ability to recover from setbacks. In psychology, that's called adaptability, or the skill to adjust quickly to new situations. Anya's small victory was more than a phone charging. It was a sign that, by using her language skills, she could solve problems on her own. So, when you face a challenge, remember, every polite inquiry and every small win builds your confidence for the next big step. As Anya sipped her coffee and watched the battery icon turn green, she realized something powerful. Her English wasn't perfect, but it was real. It worked. This is what educators call communicative competence, not just knowing grammar rules, but actually using language to achieve your goals. Now you might be thinking, but what if I make mistakes? Let me tell you a secret. Mistakes are stepping stones. Each one teaches you more than any textbook ever could. In Anya's case, her mistake, a dead phone, forced her to practice real English. And by doing that, she became not just a traveler, but a true communicator. So here's the resolution. The journey from mistake to mastery starts with a single step, and every conversation is a classroom. Let's bring the lesson home. Shadowing is a learning technique where you repeat sentences out loud, just like an actor rehearses lines. It's proven to improve pronunciation and fluency. Those are your technical terms for speaking clearly and smoothly. Now, let's practice together. Repeat after me. Excuse me, I think I'm lost. Can you help me, please? Ready? Go. Again, I'm looking for Hotel Star Inn. And now, my phone is dead. Is there a cafe nearby? Great! Let's speed it up. Can I charge my phone here? And finally, thank you so much. Remember, real English isn't about perfection, it's about connection. Every time you practice, you're getting closer to the confidence Anya found in Mumbai. So, what's your story? Have you ever been lost or needed to speak English in a tough situation? Share your experience in the comments because your voice matters. If today's episode gave you a boost of confidence, don't stop here. Subscribe to Podish, hit the bell icon, and join our growing family of English learners. Next episode, we'll face a brand new challenge together. But for now, the lesson is clear. Courage grows with every conversation, and every word you speak brings you closer to fluency. So, keep practicing, keep sharing, and remember, mistakes are just proof that you're learning. Until next time, I'm Emma, and this was Podish. Shadowing Series, Episode 3. Keep speaking, keep growing, and I'll see you soon.